Hi everybody. I am FusionCap, Zach. Terrible zombie actor. I'm not a zombie. I know that the last videos that I've made, I don't think anyone bought that I was a zombie with the bad noises I was making. Last videos I made, I was in the hospital and I had meningitis. A pretty serious condition that I was very fortunate to recover from. This was back in January, and it was one of the toughest things in my life because, man, the pain that I felt was the worst pain that I have ever felt in my entire life. If you were watching back then, I was dosed up on morphine. Morphine pretty much saved my sanity because it was intense. One of my deepest fears when it comes to a hospital wasn't IVs or needles or anything. It was, or surgery or anything like that. It was a catheter. I almost had to do a catheter. Oh, it was terrible. The pain I rated at 10 out of 10. I'm not a sissy, guys. I've broken my thumb before. I didn't even want to go to the doctor because I'm like, well, I can deal with it. I played a lot of sports, got sports injuries. I know, scrawny me, played football, got my ass kicked, but I would walk off dislocated elbows, skinned up knees, like destroyed up, gashed up knees. I try to walk it off. This pain was intense, and it was throughout my entire body, and I can't tell you how happy I am to have it behind me. In total, cost me $35,000 in hospital bills, and it's something that I'm just happy to have in the past. I learned a lot of things from it, and that's why I made no videos in December and January, really. Made those videos. Why haven't I made videos since I got better? Because if you pay attention to Media Cows, which is my other channel that I do with 3 other guys, Ray, Dewey, and Tom. Some of you probably follow Media Cows. I hope a lot of you guys actually do, but I've been really trying to rectify mistakes that I've made in the past. And so I wanted to focus on that before I made any videos on FusionCap that could potentially derail it, because I have some mental issues. I have some severe mental issues with ADHD and OCPD. I don't know what, but I have some weird things about me, and I kind of understand them. So I didn't want to start trying to do something on FusionCap that I knew would fall apart, because I've let you guys down 50,000 times, it seems like, and I don't want to ever do that again. I don't want to say that, yeah, this is FusionCap 2.0, man, it's for real, represent. I want to just kind of speak my mind, at least let you guys know that I'm okay, at the very least, that I'm not dead, because that's a potential thing if you don't follow Media Cows. The last video you saw was me looking like death in a hospital, and then months passed and nothing on Twitter, nothing on anything. The hospital stuff is behind me. Thank God. It was really, really rough. I'd let you guys know, $10,000 for just a little bit over 1 day in the hospital. It sucks. It really does. I've just paid them all off now. It was right around tax time too, so I had to pay for taxes as well. I mean, it was just, grossness. So I learned some lessons then. I learned about myself during this time. Since I've been in the hospital to now, I know about myself. I know that I made a video talking about ADHD, depression, that kind of stuff, and I'm kind of just like figuring myself out. And that I have a tendency to do feature creep on a tremendous scale. This is the story of FusionCap. I started it with just Assassin's Creed stuff, as you guys probably know, and I wanted to I wanted to cover everything, every game that comes out on the level that I was covering Assassin's Creed. And how does that make any sense? You guys wanted Assassin's Creed stuff. Do you really want, I'm going to use a stupid thing, like an Angry Birds game. Do you want me to analyze the Angry Birds game to death? Maybe. But that was my logic. And when I couldn't do it all, I would want to quit. It's the stupidest thing in the world. And it's awful, but it's a part of me. It's still a part of me. I'm not going to stand here and say I've conquered that. if I were to go back into the same pattern, I would fall into it and start making promises to you guys, let you down, and like screw up even more just in my head and with myself. So I've learned to kind of figure myself out. I really do appreciate the people who have stuck around. You clearly like something. Maybe it's you like seeing the train wreck that I am. But I know that I made some good videos back in the day, and that this is not the norm. I'm making this video because I wanted to tell you guys about my meningitis thing. I'm not doing this like as another excuse video or anything like in the past. I'm over that stuff. I follow a guy named XJaws. Maybe you've heard of him on YouTube, and I feel like in a way I kind of identify with him. But I'm not going to do the same shit that happened there. It's not going to happen. It's just not. I'm not gonna promise that I'm gonna do all these amazing things and then just not deliver on anything. It's just not a good way to go about doing things. So that's a lesson that I learned. I learned that there's different pillars in my life that I need to keep stable. And media cows I can't just let down for FusionCap, and they're not opposed to each other. And that's why I really have avoided posting on this channel, because what always would happen is I would do something for media cows and then say, well, I want to do it for FusionCap. How do I balance the two? And that's not in my head anymore. It is such a fundamental change from where I was last year and even the beginning part of this year. It is a fundamental transformation. I don't need to struggle to come up with something to do for you guys. I know what you guys, if I just would look at the comments, I know what you guys want. I know what you guys have wanted to see from me. I know that you guys wanted me to finish Assassin's Creed 3. I know that you guys wanted me to do Assassin's Creed 4. I know you want to hear about Assassin's Creed Unity. And I would make excuse after excuse, and I'm just done with it. I am done making excuses. It's either it's time to do it if I want to do it, or just say I appreciate everyone who's watched and left kind words to me, but I retire. It's one of those two, because why go back and forth? It's just retarded. It makes no sense, and I'm not retiring. What I'm going to do is something very stable. And so I talk a little bit about the future of the channel right now. I'm guessing that there's a few things that you guys would want to see from me. Before I look at any comments saying, you should do this, you should do that, which is cool. I absolutely want to see that, like comments like that. That would be awesome to see, not just I'm unsubscribing. Assassin's Creed 3 walkthrough. I should finish it because there's new people that watch it, and then it just cuts off and dies, and that's stupid. It should have been finished a long time ago, and there's just no excuse. I also probably will do some Assassin's Creed Unity videos once I start to learn more about the game. Because keep in mind, I've been in the hospital, been recovering, and been deep into fixing media cows and all the damage that I did with my friends, my colleagues, my business colleagues that are in other states, trying to fix all the mistakes that I've made and all the things that I've let go. I still love Assassin's Creed. I think Assassin's Creed 4 was a ton of fun when I was playing a bit of it, and I think it's an awesome, awesome game. So, that love's not gone. Let me know, though, if you want to see something specific, and I'll be reading the comments, chatting with you guys. It'll be really nice to see some of that. What's going on, though, quickly, I want to tell you guys what's going on in my life, because if I do any more vlogs like this, let me know also if you would like to see something like this, in addition to other things. I'm obsessed with Marvel right now. It's due to The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which is a fantastic movie, and I just don't get why people think it's subpar. I think it's everything that I wanted from a Spider-Man movie, and I love it, love it, love it, love it to death. And so I bought a bunch of Marvel books, and I was to start reading comics like crazy. And if you follow Media Cows, you know the three other guys we are getting a gaming house, and I'm actually legitimately excited for us to move into the gaming house, and we'll be able to do a lot of awesome things together, and there'll be fun fights that hopefully don't tear us apart because we have a business to maintain. But there's a lot of cool things happening there, and it's really close to this house where I'm at by this lake. It's literally like 4 minutes away that they're moving, and Tom is moving from Maryland. It's gonna be awesome, and a lot of struggles, but it's something that I'm really excited for. So you have an idea of what I want, what I envision. You could tell me that I suck, and that's fine, because frankly I do, but you're just preaching to the choir that I've not done a good job. I used to do a good job. When my old videos, when I look back, it's something that I'm really proud of that I look at. I know it's not. So if you want to say I suck, that's cool, but I'm saying that I've sucked, so you're just kind of repeating what I'm saying. If you're going to say I'm unsubscribing, well, hopefully one day I will earn your subscription back. I can't blame you. If you stay subscribed because you like me talking, that's awesome. And I actually really appreciate that, because it's the whole commenting back and forth that makes me want to continue to make videos, and something that I don't want to give up. So let me know. Also, if I do any future vlogs, ask any questions you have for me. If you want to know more about the meningitis thing, if you want to know about the gaming house, whatever, leave them in the comments, and then I'll bring them up and show them in a future video and answer your guys' questions. And you probably get a little bit of a shout out if you want to, because it'll be your question with your name on it, so that'll be cool. And besides that, though, that's all that I have really for you guys. I'm alive. Hopefully I don't fall into my lovely lake here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Keep gaming.